Good morning. You are here with Jane, Island Fitness. We're outside today enjoying this lovely day. Today we're going to get started with a little warm-up, and then we'll take it into a circuit involving some cardio, some strengthening, some mobility work, and some flexibility. We're going to have fun. All right. All right, here we go. Let's just start. I'm using my mat as a guideline, and I'm just working through the feet now. Bringing the legs up a little higher, opposite arm, opposite leg. Really beautiful day today. Again, I can hear the birds in the background. The water is behind me. I don't know if you can see it. We're at my little river house, Cobb Island. All right, let's just take one leg and bring it forward and back. Forward and back. If a movement doesn't work for you, don't worry about it. March. I could also keep this very small. Just going right and left. So whatever works for you for today works for me. Okay? Let's take this with a little in, out, out, going up and out. Very good. Just warming up the body. I'm going to try to take it out a little further if I can. And back to that little pedal march. Very good. And let's go right leg for 8. Going forward. Now, let's add some arms to that. Opening the arms. Good. You have about 4 more to go. Hope you guys are doing well. And the stay-at-home thing is becoming a little easier with nice weather. So, and let's go ahead with the other leg. Same arms, same legs. We're going to keep it simple. Couple more. Very good. And 3 more. Make this movement as small or as big as you like, but please be mindful of good posture. And let's take it back to jogging. In, out, out. So ears over the shoulders, head and neck in line with the spine, rib cage, hip bones in that neutral position. So they are lined up. Very good. Knees and ankles lined up. Toes facing forward. Back to your march. Good job. All right. Now I'm going to go to the end of my mat. And I'm just going to move forward and then move backwards. So forward and back. And forward and back. Good. Now I can make this a little bigger. Again, opposite arm, opposite leg. Couple more. Big movement if you can. Little mobility work. Couple more. Excellent. All right. Let's take it back to that in, out, out. And good job. Couple more. Let's come back here and just go up on the toes and back down. Warming up the ankles, ankle joint, muscles, lower part of the leg. Very good. And in, out, out. I just started with the other foot leading. I'm trying not to always start on one side. I don't want to favor one side. All right. Good job. All right, let's face side. And I'm going to face side. I'm going to move laterally, okay? So just one leg out and then the other. One leg out and then the other. And let's bring the shoulders back with this. Getting the shoulders warmed up. And keep going. Side to side. Now I'm stepping out and adding a lunge You don't have to do that. You could be right here. This will work, okay? Just warming up. Keep going as big or as small as you like. I'm gonna bring the arm up and around now, making it the movement a little bigger. A little bigger move. Warming up the shoulders, warming up the legs. Couple more. And good job. Let's bring the knees up. So right here. And let's go with opposite arm, opposite leg. Knees are coming up. Bring it forward. Bring it back. Knees up. And again. Kind of marching but bigger. Knees are coming up. And let's bring the knee up and around. Up and around. Opening up the hip. Let's bring that up. And bring it back. Very good. Couple more like that. You might have noticed the heart rate starting to come up a little bit. And let's bring the heel now to the buttocks. And we're going to open the chest without arching the back, okay? We still want to keep in that neutral position, pelvis and spine. So you definitely don't want to do this. I'm keeping everything stable through here. And let's keep going. A few more like that. Let's bring it up and back again. Like I said, keeping it simple, easy movements. Up, up, and there's a few people with me. Thanks for joining. One more time, up. I think I see Kim. I'm using my phone today, so it's hard to see everyone or see the post. So back to stepping side. Big step. Now, let's try to take it out a little bigger if you can. Now, I added a little hop. You don't have to. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Going side to side. I'm going to one side of the mat and then to the other. Couple more. This works. You could also bring the movement in. Lots of modifications. Every day is a new day. Some days we feel really great and we want to do a whole lot. Other days we're just here, and I'm so glad you're with me today. Couple more, and good job. All right, now I'm in the middle of the mat. I'm gonna lunge out to the side, okay? So to the side of the mat. So it's a little side lunge, just side. Good, and side. Staying to one side. We have 4 more on this side. 3 and 2. Let's go for 1 more and shake it out. Very good. And let's take it to the other side. And I'm lunging. My foot is in the center of the mat, and I'm just using this mat as a guideline for you. You don't need to have the mat out yet. We may go down to the floor in a little while, and if you'd like a mat, it would be helpful to have a mat available. All right, very good. So we're going to try to take that side to side. Again, just keeping this pretty simple. Movements, you know. When I do some fancy stuff, I'll let you know. Today's going to be very simple. All right, lunging side to side. And you're probably noticing the heart rate's really coming up because we're using those large muscle groups in the legs. Dynamically. So the heart rate is coming up. Couple more, almost there. And And nice work. All right. Now I'm not going to face side, but we're going to step side again. And this time, I have to get my band out of the way. This time we're going to do 2 steps. Side, 2 steps to the other side. So it's there. Okay. I'm going to try to stay so you can see me. I think you can. Now this is fine, but if you want, you could take it a little faster. And I don't have music on today. I have to get the music thing situated for going live in YouTube. I don't have a license to use other people's music. I'm learning these things as I move along in the virtual world. I'm sure you guys are as well. All right, so big step. If you like, you can even slow it down and just go here. Now I just change the arms, that's all. Big step. Big step. You can add a little speed if you like, but it's not important. What's really important is your form. All right, good job. All right, we're almost done with getting the heart rate up. I'm gonna add another one. Reverse lunge. I like reverse moves or moving backwards. Kind of brings body back to balance. So one leg goes back and then up. We went forward and we took a break from that. We went outside and now I'm bringing the leg back. Good. And a couple more. Breathe. So important. 2 more. And nice work. Let's go with the other leg. Both legs are working here. The one not moving is stabilizing the body. Makes you engage your core muscles. So both are working. Be conscious of your muscles. Let's bring both arms back with a bicep curl. And we have 4 more to go. Doing great. All righty. 2 more. And last one. All right, so now we have to go alternate. So a little coordination here. This also, because we're doing one leg and then the other, a little balance work. So all of those, we're working on all those components. Balance, cardio, muscle strength, endurance, mobility. Doing a lot today. Okay, here we go. Alternate the leg. And again, try to keep the pelvis in neutral. Do nothing with the arms if you can't stabilize, okay? Bring the leg in closer if you need to. It's okay. Couple more. And good. Almost there. Here we go. Last 4. Here's 3. Keep breathing. Breathe through it. 2. Last one. Here we go. Shh. Nice job. All right. That was awesome. Let's open the hips again. Bring it up. And let's take it back. Good job. All right. I'm going to do some squats. And if you have a weight available, you can hold a weight. You can hold it here. You can hold 2 weights, or you can go without weights. What's important with squats is to, again, be real careful with the posture. Keep everything up tall. You're bending down, putting the weight in the whole foot, okay? Knees are not rolling in or out. And then you're using the large muscles in the legs to bring you up, okay? Let's go and do a few of these now. That's it. Keep going. Now, I'm squatting down pretty far. My feet are about hip distance apart. I'm inhaling as I come down, exhaling as I come up. At the top, when I come up, I'm gonna add a glute squeeze. I'm gonna squeeze the buns, all right? So let's go for a few more. If you don't like going down this far, just go here. Wherever you feel comfortable. Works for me, okay? And it should work for you. Everybody's different. We're all dealing with different injuries, pains. We shouldn't be in pain. I want you to feel good. So only do what works for you. The other thing here is if you absolutely don't want to do any type of squat, you could do a hamstring curl. So there's a modification, but really try to feel those muscles as you bend the knee. So I'm inhaling, exhaling as I come up. Inhale, exhale, looking out at the horizon. You have a better view than me. I have the street. I hope you could see the water from here. It always soothes me. I sit out there quite often these days, when I can, when the weather cooperates, for a little relaxation. And let's go for two more. Let's see. Here we go. There's one. And there's two. Good job. So if you have a band available, you can grab that. I have a couple different sizes for me. Hi, Angie. Hi, Kim. All right, so with this band, I'm just gonna put it around the center of my foot. One leg comes back, pelvis is in neutral, and you can do a lunge with this if you like. So I'm lunging down and then a bicep curl, okay? You don't have to use a band, you could use weights or no weights, okay? So you choose what works. Keep your chest lifted, head and neck in line. So I'm finding this band is a little easy for me. There are different types of bands you can use. This one is pretty thin and small, so it's less resistance. I have a band next to me that offers a little more resistance than this one. It's a little thicker, so when you're shopping for these items online, I would go with two different strengths. One a little thinner and one a little thicker, so that you could adjust the intensity according to the exercise. That's real important. Woo, all right. Nice work on that. We have to do the other side. So we're doing lunges with a bicep curl now. Let's open the arm and turning those doorknobs, getting the shoulders moving, and at the same time, we're stretching the chest, we're stretching the biceps. Okay? Thumbs going back, really offer a nice stretch there. And here we go. Let's switch sides. I almost did the same side. And if you want to use weights, go for the weights. I'm actually going to switch my band. So there's a little more resistance. And I'll show you another type of band for another move we'll do later. All types of bands. And here we go. So bicep curl and a lunge. So I'm bending from the elbow. My pelvis is in neutral. I could just stand here. I could also stand in this position. Again, you choose what's comfortable for you for today. Breathe, blowing out when I'm adding more resistance. And inhale. Couple more. Keep going. So I'm not lunging, but you can offer a lunge on this. You do what works for you. Ears over the shoulder, shoulders down, head and neck in line, and nice job. All right, very good. So let's go ahead, take it back to a little march. And what we're going to do here is move across. So here's my little mat. I'm going to step side and side, going up the mat. And again, I'm just using this mat as a guideline for you so you can kind of understand what I'm doing. And I'm just going forward and back. We're going to keep these cardio moves really simple, something most people can do, okay? I don't have to add a jump. I can walk. I can walk. And if you happen to be seated in a chair, just bring one leg out and one leg back. So this works, or this works. And I could add speed if I want. So you choose what works for you. Let's go a little longer. We have this. And breathe. Don't forget that. Couple more. Couple more. We have this. And nice. All right, so we're gonna work laterally, but we're gonna go with a little teeny jog on that lateral move, okay? So a quickie, speedy jog. Ready? Go. And I'm gonna turn so I can see you, but you guys work laterally. Take it across. Come on. Doing good. Keep the chest up, ears over the shoulder. Quickie little jog. Almost there. Keep it going. Beautiful out today. And hope you're outside too. Good job. All right, that was awesome. So we did a little forward and back movement at the angle. And a little lateral movements. Great. Let's bring the leg behind the body. Okay, right here. Again, nice and easy. If you want to take this down further, you may. This definitely works. Okay, this works. If you just want to go faster, you have some good music on, you're going with the beat of the music, enjoy it. Again, I have to get the music thing worked out for Facebook, for YouTube, we're going live. There's a license involved, special music. So once I figure that out, we'll be back to working with music. Couple more. And some people really like music, but you can always turn the volume down if you don't. It tends to motivate me. I like it a lot, but I like to talk a lot too. So I keep it kind of low, but I can hear and feel the music. All right, that was awesome. All right, so I'm going to do a little work for the shoulders, and please do what works for you. I'll offer some modifications. I'm going to incorporate some legs with this, again, only because some people really like to get their heart rate up at the same time. Not that your heart rate doesn't elevate during muscle strength, and it actually strengthens your heart and lungs doing strength training. Some people don't believe that, but we sure do get the heart rate up, and it strengthens our heart and lungs and getting more oxygen and blood through the body. So you're going to lunge forward. When you lunge forward, you're going to bring your arms up and back, but my head and neck are in line, okay? So I know you're trying to look up at me, but don't focus on that. I want to show you the move again, so you'll be able to execute the move without really looking at your phone. You're coming forward, you're bringing the arms forward, and you're lifting, okay? And we're coming back. Now, if you don't want to do that lunge forward and back, you don't have to. You can stay in this position and bring the arms back, okay? Or you can just go here with me, okay? Try to feel the muscles back here as you extend the arms out to the side, okay? If you want to hold weights, light weights, you may. So lots of options here. Let's go. So here and out, okay? Front knee right over the ankle, and then I'm gonna use that leg to come back up. Oh, yeah, I feel that. All right, let's go with like 8 each side, okay? Here we go. And up, but if you need to take a break, at any time, take the break. I have my water right next to me here, so I can do that. Make sure you're breathing. Take your time with this movement. You don't have to go at my speed. You go at your own pace. Try to do 8 each side. If you could get 4 in, that's fine. If you can get 5 in, 6 in, please, whatever works for you. And we're driving up if you're doing that lunge, okay? Lots of muscles working here. Drive up. Even working on stability, okay? That supporting leg, wherever it is, you're stabilizing the muscles, your core is engaged. Well, so much going on here. And we have one more, I mean, at least I have one more on this side. Again, if you're taking a break, take in some water. That works for me. All right. Take a drink. We have to do the other side. Okay, and I'm happy about it. I want to keep balance in my body, so let's do this. Here we go. And lift. And I'm driving up. You may find one side is a little easier than the other as far as the legs, if you're doing legs and arms. And keep going. Remember, do whatever you can on each side. Head and neck in line. Make sure if you're offering the leg at the same time, you can maintain that good posture in the knees and ankles, head and neck. Couple more, almost there. Breathing. Shh. And drive it up. Ah, nice work. That was good. All right, so we're moving along. Let's go ahead and do a tricep exercise. And I'm going to use the band. And what I'm going to ask you to do, if you have a band, you can use a weight as well. But if you have a band, you're going to hold it like so. I don't know if you can see that. And you're going to bring your arms up. It's extending up. And you're going to bend the elbow and reach behind and grab the band. I really like bands. They fit in my suitcase when I can travel. So it's a nice option. So if I'm just going to do the arms, I'm going to get in that athletic stance, drawing the belly button in. It's like a corset here. And you are just going to extend and come back down, okay? Everything lined up, head and neck. Now, some people can't bring their arm up. You can be here, extending out and in, okay? You do what works for you this day. Every day is unique. There were 2 days this week that my back was hurting. I had to modify. And today I'm feeling really good. I have my grandkids with me. And we're going to take a nice long walk in this beautiful weather that we're having. So if you wanted to add a lunge, you could. We have a few more here. So I'm just lunging side and back up. Shh, breathing out. Inhaling in, breathing out, shh, and back in. Let's do a couple more. And, whoo. If you're using the band or some weight, you might be starting to feel some resistance or that the muscle is starting to fatigue. That's okay. As long as you don't have sharp pain, a little fatigue is okay because we're going to recover. And here we go. All right. Nice work. So, I'm going to show you again just in case someone just joined on. I'm holding the band like so. I'm bringing it up behind the body. This can be tricky. I'm going to take my time showing you this and holding the band like so, okay? Stabilizing the body, athletic stance, choosing what position my arms should be in, palm facing up, and here we go. So I can change the amount of resistance by choosing where to hold the band. Okay, so the closer I am to both hands, the more resistance. And it depends on the amount of flexibility you have here. And we're always working to try to achieve normal range of motion in a joint, but maybe there's an injury involved, whatever. Maybe you cannot extend the arm that much. Do what you can today. Very important. You can even do this exercise seated. You could add the lunge. Breathe. Go through the movement. For mobility, if you like, no weights, no band, that's okay. And, whoo, very good. All right, so I just have to look at the time because I tend to forget what time it is sometimes. All right, so now you're gonna pretend you have a ladder, that this is a ladder, okay? And we're gonna step in the ladder, step out of the ladder, and then go to the next rung, okay? We're gonna go all the way back and then walk backwards, coming back, and do the same thing again, okay? So just take a moment to breathe, and we'll get ready for that. Very good. And are we ready? So I'm inside the ladder. Let's start on the outside of the ladder. I think it'll be easier for everyone this way. And we're going across and across. Here we go. Staying in the ladder. Staying in the ladder. All my equipment is at the other house. Staying in the ladder. Come on. All right, let's go back. We'll do this a couple times, just walking back, and then we're going to go forward and back. Okay? Let's get on the other side of the ladder, and here we go. Good. Little coordination drills, right? And a couple more, and let's walk back again. All right. So this time I'm going to try to take it backwards, going through the ladder. It's much harder. And here we go. In, out, out. In, out, out. Keep going. And you could just be walking. All right, here I go, backwards. Not as easy. You don't do a whole lot of backwards movement, so this is good. And let's go. I'm moving up the ladder. In, out. In, out of the ladder. And take it back. Keep the feet inside the ladder. Ah, very good. All right, so we're breathing, we're moving. Nice job. Someone was just about ready to stop at my house. That's why I paused for a moment. Sorry about that. All right, so we have our ladder. This time, we're going to go in and out of those rungs sideways. Okay? So what I'm going to do is turn this sideways. There's my ladder. Probably can't see the whole thing, but maybe most of it. And I'm starting on the outside of the ladder, and I'm keeping the feet in, moving laterally across, in, and switching sides. And again. Keep it going a little longer. I probably would be stepping on the rungs right now. So I'm trying to be mindful and bringing the legs in. Stepping over the rungs, over them. Picking the feet up. Couple more. How many feel your heart? Where are you at here? Can you breathe? Can you talk? It's important. And nice job. Okay. I'm going to change this. Again, take in some water, please. It's important. And I'm going to be the role model. A little water. Good nourishment. And let's take some nice easy breaths here. Just recovering a bit. Nice easy breaths. You can step out if you want. Or feet together. Let's circle the arms. And very good. All right, so I want to move on. And we're just going to do a little core work. It's going to involve plank. And I have my little doggy climb here. But you can use a chair. You can use a step if you have one. Maybe I will face side. Hopefully you can see that. I can't. Okay, you can. So, we're going to come down to the forearm and bring your leg back. Now you can be on the mat. That is okay. And we are going to hold here, okay? You can also be on your mat, on your knees, down to the floor like so, or on the chair. You can also work from your hands. So you can come back here and do your plank in this position. Again, you can bring your feet down, arms out a little further. Okay, so let's go ahead and take it into that plank. And what's important here is that the back is nice and straight, shoulders are down, because what you're doing here is strengthening the muscles to stabilize the body. So you want to do that in proper alignment. So the muscles learn how to hold the body up and stabilize it correctly. Makes walking easier, running, whatever activity you are doing, this will help you. Okay, a few more like this. Just stabilizing right here. Shoulders are down. And hold it as long as you feel comfortable holding this position. If you want to take a break, it's okay. So Hold it just as long as you feel comfortable. I'm going to come back into that same position and hold. And just hold it. So the other day we did some mountain climbers with this. Today just holding. And my shoulders are saying that's enough. So there we go. That was enough for me on the planks. You're going to stand up now. Okay. So if you're on the floor, just come up slowly. No burpees or anything like that today, but I want to start getting you used to coming down, getting up. Always take your time with that movement. Some classes involve a little more than that. This one is just kind of introducing you to going down and up a little bit, okay? All right, so now we're up and we're gonna do a movement, a jumping jack movement. So we're here and we're just going side to side. Arms could be coming up. Now this is a modified jack, okay? Keep going. Modified jack, so just out and in, out and in. And if you want to do a full jack, you may. Make sure you have no pain, okay? This works. This works. Lots of modifications. Do the one that works for you for today. Couple more. Breathing. This works. You choose the one you would like to do for today. We're almost done, okay? Almost done with these jacks. Couple more seconds left. Nice job. All right, if you need to take a drink, please do. I have my water here. And we're gonna do one more set of those and then down to the mat we go. All right. That was awesome. So here's our my little plank assistant. And I think I told you my back was acting up, so I am definitely taking modifications. I don't want to feel the pain that I experienced for a few days. And again, from the knees, this will work. This will work. Back nice and straight. Draw the belly button in. And this will work. This will work. You choose. And here we go. Just holding. Just holding. Draw the belly button in. Breathe. A few more. Head and neck in line. Don't let the head drop. Ears over the shoulders. And take a break if you need it. We'll do that again. Take a break if you need to. You are holding that plank. Wow. Good for you. And you can if you want. All right, here we go. Breathe. Head and neck in line. Breathe. Woo. All right. We have a set of jacks, and then we're going to take it to recovery. Okay. So, about a minute of jacks. And when I say go, you can start here. You can go here. You can go here, adding a little lunge. You can bring the whole arm up, or just half. You get to choose, okay? And let's do this. Go. So right there works. You can take this as slow as you like, or take it a little faster. But again, good alignment. Keep the pelvis, spine, neutral. Keep going. Almost there. About 20 seconds left. We can do this. Remember, this works. That works. Or this works. You get to choose. About 5 seconds left. And almost there. All right. Nice work. Okay. Let's see here. Let's bring the heel toward the buttocks. Moving back. Before we get down on the mat. And let's cross here. We're just going to cool down a little bit. Bring the heel back toward the buttocks. Breathe. Lots of options. So today we did a little bit more of down up. I don't do that a lot, just sometimes. But again, I'll offer modifications. A lot of times you can just sit down in a chair instead of going down to the floor. And I'm gonna bring a chair over here so I can show those modifications. And let's just focus on the breath for a moment. Let's take it out in a neutral position through the pelvis, the spine, shoulders down. And let's take some deep breaths. And again, nice deep breath. Reach. So yes, I'm adding a nice stretch with that. So coming down, extending the spine, and opening. Good, so I'm stretching here, and I'm extending the spine a little bit. It feels so good. Hopefully you can see the water behind you, or at least hear it. I just love the sound of those waves crashing. I have a little beach here, so when the waves kick up, I feel like I'm on the beach. I'm just so fortunate. And a couple more. All right, very good. So let's go ahead. If you'd like to try lying down, you can. If not, I'm gonna bring this, I have a bench over here. I'm just gonna bring it up. Ooh, it's heavy. And I'm gonna place it here so you can see me on the bench. And I'll bring the mat out. So if you need to get a chair, grab a chair. If you want to grab a mat, you can grab the mat. Just want to make sure you guys can see me. Usually I have everything really ready, but I think I'm doing what a lot of homeschool parents have been doing the last couple of days, is working with and around the children. And sometimes it's really fun, most of the time for me, I'm a grandma, but I can see where parents at some point are going, I need a break. So I really, really respect parents. I did it, but I forgot what it's like. All right, so if I'm lying down on the floor, my knees are bent, my head and neck are out on the mat. If I'm in the chair, I'm sitting on top of my sit bones. I'm focusing on my alignment, where the ears, are they over the shoulders, where the rib cage, where is the rib cage, where are my hip bones. Okay, so I'm putting everything in a neutral, comfortable position. Chin back so that the ears are over the shoulder again, okay? So I'm gonna bring one leg in, and unless your doctor has told you you cannot flex the spine, go ahead and flex it here a little bit. So we're stretching the glutes, the lower back, the hamstrings, and then I'm going to put that leg down. Okay, I'm going to lie down just for a second to do the other leg, just so you can see what I'm doing. I know for me, I'm pretty visual. I like to see what's going on. So right there, if you're seated and you're in that chair and you're bringing one leg in, rounding the back if you can, and back down. And again. Let's repeat that a couple times. Breathing. Inhaling and exhaling. Couple more. And I can bring my head up as long as it's okay for you to do that. If it's contraindicated for you, don't do it. Don't do it if it hurts. Then I'm going to bring my arms out to the side, feet together, knees together, and just let the knees fall. Now I say together, you can have them separated a little bit. Just let the knees fall. Try to keep your shoulders on the floor, and I am going to show you what to do if you are seated. So if you're seated, you're just looking over the shoulder, okay? Trying to get a stretch through the neck, through the back. And now you're going to bring your knees over to the other side if you're on the floor, and if you're not on the floor, you're seated in the chair. You're right here with me, okay? Just looking over. And if your chair has a back or an arm here, you can have your hand on that arm. It's okay. Look over, stretch the neck, breathe through it. Very good. Just bring your arms, if you're on the floor, just bring your arms out and up so you get a better stretch. So your knees are up in front of you, feet are flat on the floor. Bring your arms up and feel that stretch. So if I'm on the floor, it's right here. Hopefully you can see me. And just open that chest up, relax. If you're seated, open the chest, or you can come up here. Really opening up. Very good. All right, let's get into a little bit more hamstring. And if you're seated, you're going to bring one leg out. And the leg's extended. You want to feel the stretch in the back of the leg. So come over, you're bending forward, and you should feel that stretch all the way up the leg. Even in the back, if you're tight there, you're going to feel it in your back. So I went down that far. This is where I go today. Some days I can really get into the stretch a little bit more. Other days, that's all I can get out of it. What's important is I'm working on the flexibility in that joint and in the muscle. So really lengthening and stretching, flexing the foot. So right here if you're lying down. And let's go ahead and switch. You can flex the foot. There's a bird fight going on over here. And let's bring that leg down. Now you can bring the knees into the chest. And just allow yourself to relax. If you're seated, just bring one leg in. But if you're lying down and you want to get a little bit more out of this, just go ahead and rotate around a little bit. Feels great on that tissue in my back. Breathing. Very good. And I'm going to have you come up, carefully if you're on the floor. And what you'll do if you're on the floor is come to hands and knees, round the back, and then take it out. My legs are open a little bit here into that shell stretch. If you're on the seat, okay, if you're seated, just stretch the hamstring again. Open, lengthen the spine, open the chest. So rounding the back if you're on the floor, and then into shell, okay? Legs apart, come down, open the chest. And then I'll have everyone come up slowly. So if you're on the mat, you're here. Going to come up slowly. You can use your chair to help you up. If you're on the floor, come to a seated position and sit on those sit bones, being mindful of good posture. And let's just focus on our surroundings for a minute. I'll talk to you about what I'm hearing. I want you to focus on the breath, inhaling, belly, chest, and exhaling. Just take this moment for you and close your eyes. I can hear the water crashing against the sand, the shore. Breathing, inhale deep. I can feel the gentle breeze cooling the skin. My body feels warm, it's comfortable. Your body feels warm and comfortable. Nice deep breath. Exhale. Eyes are closed. Breathe in through the nose. Deep breath. Exhale, letting all the air out. Just breathe comfortably. Hear the birds chirping. I hear the wind chimes on my front porch. They sound lovely. Again, just take a moment for yourself. If negative thoughts enter your mind, tell them to go away. And stay as positive as we can. Being kind to one another. Deep breath. Exhale. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. And I really want to thank you for joining me today. Keep on moving. It's important. You want to boost that immune system. Do what works for you for the day. Lots of water, healthy, nutritious foods you can find at home. That's important. Getting enough rest at night. Rest throughout the day. Gentle breaks for the mind, the body. Stay healthy. Love you all. Bye-bye.